Hello, and welcome to Rosa Laura. If this is your first time visiting the channel, it's so lovely to meet you. And if you're returning, it's so wonderful to have you back. My name is Rosa. I'm a digital artist, and today I'm doing a follow-up on a video that I did last week on characters that I never got the chance to play. In this video, I'm going to be exploring some characters that I actually did get the chance to play, only they only lasted a singular session. A couple of these characters only lasted one session by design, and one of these characters only lasted a session because sometimes things just don't work out. The first three characters that I'm going to be drawing being Verity, Bonnibelle, who is on the screen right now, and Thera, were actually made as part of one-shot games. This particular one-shot system is called the Steadfast and the Rebellious, and if you've never played the Steadfast and the Rebellious, I really recommend it. It is a wonderful one-shot game about resistance and failure and not giving up no matter what. All three of the games that had these lovely gals in them were all completely different, some with settings that were more real, like kind of a spaghetti western for Bonnibelle, and others that were completely made up, including Uver, the city that always rains, which is what Thera is from. I love all of these characters so much, and they got to go through such unique and thrilling stories on their own. From braving the Yukon frigid north with Verity surrounded by greedy gold miners, to being in the old wild spaghetti western facing off against black hat sheriffs with Bonnibelle, to trying to protect your home city from invasion from a foreign force for Thera. All of these characters had to go through the process of living, loving, failing, and refusing to die. One of the main ideas in the Steadfast and the Rebellious is that there's no relief in death. The game system doesn't actually allow you to die. It's very clear about that in the end. Your character must pick themselves back up, and there must be something on the other side for them to try. Resistance is never futile, and there's always a sense that there's something waiting that can be done. If you've never played Steadfast and the Rebellious, I really do recommend it. The game system, in my experience, has taken about 5 to 6 hours to run. Then again, I'm a very roleplay heavy person, and I get everybody around me to roleplay their way through scenes that could definitely just be talked through. But I really do recommend it. I'll put a link down to the creators page down in the description in case you and your friends feel like visiting the Steadfast and the Rebellious. I think that it's a really inspiring system that pushes you to be your best self and encourages you and the others around you to have hope where sometimes there can feel like there is none, which I think in this day and age is honestly really important. And it definitely had a big impact on me as a player. These characters are very near and dear to my heart. I love the variety in all of their designs. I love their different character classes, which are decided in the game. And I just think that they're always going to be around for me in my mind. So it was really nice to commemorate them and jot them down. Even though they'll never see the light of day again, most likely, they're still precious to me and deserve to be recognized. I do have one more character who I'm going to work on. In fact, when I was done with these three lovely ladies, my roommate was the one who reminded me that I have a lovely little guy who only ever got to see one session. His name is Chickory, and he is from a Monster Hearts campaign that never quite got off the ground. We did our session 0, which is also kind of like a session 1 in the Monster Hearts world, and Chickory was a werewolf. He was definitely engineered to be a bit of a himbo, and he loves being around animals, and I had a blast playing him in session 1. Unfortunately, as it often happens, the game just ended up not really materializing, and so we never really got the chance to play with these characters. I still love Chickory though, and I'm really glad that my roommate reminded me of his existence so that he could be in this speed paint with my steadfast and rebellious girls. Chickory is so friendly and so outgoing, and I know that I would have had an absolute blast playing him for a little bit longer. But we'll see next time where exactly the path takes us. In the meantime, it's really lovely to look back on these characters and know that even if I only got to experience them for a really short time, their memory lives on with me for the rest of my days. And I really hope that in the future, I get to use them as blueprints or stepping stones to even more wonderful characters in the future. I'd like to thank my patrons who help me make art, but especially Banjo, Confocal Clips, Deator, and Firepit. You guys are the best. And of course, you. Thank you so much for watching. Please hit like and subscribe. Leave a comment if you liked something from this video. There's another video on the screen if you'd like to check out something else that I've done. And if you like what I do, you can support me on Patreon. And remember, it's all gonna be okay. See you next time.